Hello and welcome back to Ayaan's World of Flags! First, I want to say sorry for not uploading a video. I actually did upload a video last week, but I was saving it for a few months since there was a war. But anyway, I gave you 2 clues in that video. The first one was that this country has a very good soccer team, and the second one is that it's in South America. Any guesses? Then I'll give you the third clue. And by the way, after I finish this country, I will have covered all continents except Antarctica. We haven't covered Australia or Antarctica, but these are the countries for each continent that I have covered. North America is the USA and Canada. Europe is Romania. Asia is India, Japan, China, and Russia. Africa is Egypt, and that's all. We also did Poland for Europe and Romania. Not Romania, Iran for Asia. My third clue about this country is that it's the birthplace of tango, which originated in the late 19th century, and this is the dance. I'm doing it with my shoulders. And by the way, it was also outlawed at one time. I don't know when, but it was outlawed once. Any guesses? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Did you get it? No? Then I'll give you the 4th clue. Okay, now I'll give you the 4th clue. This country is home to giant dinosaur fossils and is home to the world's largest dinosaur. And by the way, there were so many dinosaur fossils in this country, like this much compared to the US, this much. That's a lot of dinosaur fossils. In fact, there were so much that an entire dinosaur was named after this country. Any guesses? No? I'll give you the 5th and final clue. And here's the 5th and final clue. This country has both the highest and lowest points in South America and the Southern Hemisphere. Both highest and lowest points. Can you believe that? Today we'll be talking about the flag of, drumroll, Argentina! Now I'm going to describe the flag of Argentina. It has a 5/8 proportion. The 5 is over here, and the 8 is over here. There are only 5 flags in the world that have this proportion. The first one is Sweden. The second one, Palau. The third one, Poland, which we have already covered. And the fourth one, Guatemala. Do you know what the 5th one is? Seriously? It's Argentina, of course! So the flag consists of 3 horizontal stripes, kind of like the Dutch tricolor. It has sky blue at the top and bottom, which represent clear skies. The white in the middle represents the snow and skies of the Andes Mountains. The sun represents the Inca sun god, and I forgot the name. Oh, I remember what the sun god's name is now. It's Inti. And if you see the sun right here, if you look at it very, very closely, you'll see that there are 16 wavy lines and 16 straight lines. That flag I just showed you became the national flag on June 20th, 1816, 11 days after Argentina's declaration of independence. And now, I'm going to draw the flag of Argentina for you. Now, I'm going to tell you about Argentina's flag's history. First, the Europeans arrived in Argentina in the year 1502 with the explorer Americo Vespucci's help. Americo Vespucci was an explorer and he was an Italian citizen. First, he worked for the Spanish, and then after that, he worked for Portugal. He was such a successful explorer that both North and South America were named after him. Woo! Modern Argentina was part of the Spanish Empire during that time. The seat of government was Buenos Aires, which was also the capital of the Viceroyalty de la Plata. The majority of people in the government were designated to the post by the Spanish monarchy, and they were known as peninsulares. And most of the people, actually all of the people designated by the Spanish Empire, they came from Europe. They had growing rivalry with the white people born in Argentina. These people were actually born in Argentina, but their parents were coming from Europe. They were called criollos. They had a rivalry with the government because they thought that the people designated by the Spanish monarchy did not have their best interests in mind. When Napoleon invaded Spain during the Peninsular War, the King of Spain abdicated his throne to Napoleon, who gave the throne to his brother. In South America, however, Argentina was doing the May Revolution! And do you know why it was called the May Revolution? Because it happened in the month of May. And one more thing. I forgot to tell you what year the Spanish king abdicated his throne. It's 1808. The May Revolution happened in 1810. The locals were inspired by the American Revolution. And when they were fighting for independence, the British came and declared war against Argentina. So the locals teamed up with the French to defeat Britain because Spain was with Britain at the time. The flag was created during this War of Independence by Manuel Belgrano. The flag was created in 1812 to differentiate within the Royalist and Patriotic forces who at the time were both using the Spanish colors of yellow and red. Manuel Belgrano used the same colors as the Criollos during the May Revolution of 1810. After Argentina got independence, On July 9th, 1816, 11 days after, on July 20th, 1816, the flag of the current day was declared national flag. However, it wasn't until February 25th, 1818 that the golden sun of May was added to the national flag. Do you know why? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. It was to represent the sun that supposedly shone through the clouds on the May Revolution. The Argentina flag is one of the oldest continual flags in the world. Do you know what the oldest flag is? I'll give you 3 seconds. Once again. 3, 2, 1. It's Denmark that was created in 900 and has a whopping age of 1,100 years old. Did you know that?
No!
Now I'm going to tell you some interesting facts about Argentina that I bet you $5 you didn't know. Number 1. Do you remember the clue I gave you at the start of this episode about the highest and the lowest points in South America and the Southern Hemisphere? Well, you're in luck because you are about to know what those points are. The highest point is Mount Aconcagua and the lowest point is Laguna del Garban. Did you know that both of them were in Argentina? Number 2, and I also spoke a little about this at the start of the episode. Tango was once outlawed because the Spanish thought it was indecent. Fact number 3. Argentina had the first animated film in the world, and it was called El Apostol. And if I remember correctly, it was released in 1917, and that's when World War I was going on. Fact number 4. Argentina is known for really good soccer players like Maradona and Messi, but did you know that it doesn't have any wins in women's soccer? No wins at all. And when I say women's soccer, I mean the Women's Soccer World Cup. Did you know that after World War II, a Nazi criminal hid in Buenos Aires and Israel sent its entire spy force to bring him to Israel and try him for punishment? And this is fact number 5. His name was Adolf Eichmann, and he was one of the planners of the Holocaust. The 5th and the final fact, actually it's the 6th. Argentina is the winner of the most Copa America with 16, followed by Uruguay, and surprisingly, Brazil has 9. That's less than Uruguay and Argentina. While Brazil has won 5 World Cups compared to Argentina's 3, including Argentina's latest win in Copa America, Argentina actually shines, beating Brazil in Copa America wins. It's surprising, right? Brazil is known to be a great soccer nation, but in Copa America, Argentina is the best. That's all about Argentina in today's episode of Ayaan's World of Flags. And here are the clues for the next episode. The first one, it's in Europe. The second one, surprisingly, Hitler didn't invade this country. Bye! Have a nice day!